Welcome back to Birding with Chris. In this episode, we're birding in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
I attended the first ever Jackson Hole Birding Festival over Memorial Day weekend. 3 amazing days of birdwatching, stunning scenery, and guided field trips. From early outings to great conversations with fellow birders, it was a perfect mix of discovery and nature.
Let's go find some birds.
Just south of Jackson, the South Park Wildlife Habitat Management Area is a unique blend of wetlands and meadows that comes alive in the summer. It's one of the best local hotspots for birding, with a wide variety of species nesting, feeding, and passing through.
So we're in this big field of flowers and tall grass right here, and this is what the bobolink love. So we're just gonna walk around and hopefully we find some. Let's go.
Our guide for the trip was Mike Kavarok, local birding pro, photography master, and the guy behind Free Roaming Photography. He runs epic workshops and birding tours right here in Jackson Hole. I'll post Mike's info in the description below. As we made our way around to the far side of the water, the reeds came alive with marsh species. I capped off the waterbird portion of the trip with a pelican soaring overhead, then headed into the forest hoping to track down some songbirds.
Alright, so we're finishing up at South Park. It is an incredible birding spot. We hit over 70 species. My favorite bird was yellow-breasted chat. There was no eBird photo records of that bird in Teton County. Let's go!
Later that afternoon, I returned to town.
This morning I got my lifer bobbling, so it's time for some lifer huckleberry pie.
In between birding adventures, I stopped by the festival headquarters, centrally located at the Center for the Arts. It's the perfect spot to check in with friends and browse the magpie marketplace. We even learned some safety tricks for birding in grizzly bear habitat. For the next field trip, I met the group at the base of Snow King Mountain. We rode the gondola up nearly 1,600 feet, one of the coolest rides I've ever taken for birding. At the top, I joined our leaders, Holly Thomas of the Mindful Birding Network and international birding guide Chris Benish. At high elevations in Jackson Hole, red-naped sapsuckers drill sapwells and aspens, providing food not just for themselves, but also for hummingbirds, warblers, and insects, making them key players in the forest ecosystem. At the summit, we found quality rather than quantity in the birds we saw, and then started our way back down the mountain. Each evening, the festival headquarters came alive with inspiring speakers and exclusive film premieres. Highlights for me included talks by Denver Holt, the Owl Man, and Diego Calderon of the Birders Show and Columbia Birding.
To Chris Henry, the young man you could ever want to hope to know, and the 2024 American Bird Association Young Birder of the Year. The world is a much better place with both of you in it.
I just got presented with a scope and a tripod. Thank you so much to Dave, the Jackson Hole Birding Festival, and Maven Optics.
The next morning, we headed into Grand Teton National Park. If you're enjoying this Jackson Hole birding adventure, hit like and subscribe to Birding with Chris.
So right now we're searching for the greater sage grouse in the Antelope Flats. No luck yet. We also haven't seen any mammals yet. We have seen a ton of tracks that maybe look like moose or elk.
Grand Teton National Park offers some of the most diverse and abundant wildlife viewing in the country. Pine martens are agile, tree-dwelling predators that hunt squirrels and birds.
It's our last day in Jackson Hole, and for our final birding spot, we're going to the National Elk Refuge, where hopefully we can see some long-billed curlews in the good wetlands.
We met at the festival headquarters and loaded into vans for a behind-the-scenes tour of the refuge, searching for the migrating long-billed curlew. We made a quick stop for a Wilson snipe and a western meadowlark, then continued down the road. The curlew cruise lived up to its name, providing an awesome view of this breeding long-billed curlew from the van. Earlier in the week, coyotes prowled an elk carcass here. Today, it lay silent. After a lively curlew cruise, I made way for the Rendezvous Mountain in search of one of my last high-elevation lifers. The Jackson Hole aerial tram, known as Big Red, takes about 12 minutes to ascend to the top of the Rendezvous Mountain, one of the largest vertical rises of any lift in North America.
Okay, so we just rode the tram up 4,000 more feet. We're at 10,000 plus feet of elevation. I just came within 3 feet of my lifer black roses finch, so I got some lifer hot chocolate. Let's go.
The first ever Jackson Hole Birding Festival was an incredible weekend. I spotted over 110 bird species, reconnected with old friends, and made some wonderful new ones. I cannot wait for the 2026 Jackson Hole Birding Festival. Mark your calendars for May 27th to the 30th, and I'll see you there. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Birding with Chris. Happy birding!